Hello, we are officially live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to GodFidence. It is going to be an interesting topic for today. We are going to mute our phones, or at least mute mine. Come on, Aretha. Ooh. Okay, let me say this for the Facebook people in the house. This is not our music. So for copyright privileges, copyright notices, this is not our song. We know that it is Aretha Franklin. You make me feel like a natural woman. So we're about to get ready to start this bad boy today. We got 2 minutes, babe. I'm gonna take a little swig of my smoothie here.
Hello.
What you got going on, babe?
This good Monday. I'm still rejoicing over Babyface.
Yeah, we gotta tell them. Those of you that know we were going. We
Right.
gotta tell them for Valentine's we went to see. Fuller didn't know. We were going to see. He knew he was going to see Nita Baker,
Right.
but he didn't know Babyface was gonna be there. When I tell y'all, Babyface did his thing now. So anyway, we're gonna wait a little bit. I love music. I mean, it was good. It was really good. You guys, who all went to go see Anita Baker? We know as you guys are coming on, some of you guys, and by the way, happy President's Day to everyone. We're honoring at least, the life, the legacy of our one of our presidents, Jimmy Carter from Georgia.
Former governor.
Yeah, former governor. Yep. Jimmy Carter.
Our prayers and for him and his family goes out. He's in hospice care.
Yeah.
And
we can believe
he lived a good long life.
He may live to 120.
Yeah.
So we're agreeing with prayers for his family. We met on Saturday. I was participating in Oasis, which is our older active seniors in service is what it's called. I thought that was such a beautiful name, Oasis. And so they invited me to come and do praise and worship. And my girls, Twanza, Heather, and Montrese came also because what's up? Dad in the house.
Hey, my daughter.
Who had a birthday this month as well.
Right.
And so, what's up, Val? Good to see you, lady. And so I got a chance to hang out with my girls. We were already going to lunch. And so I was like, well, come on, look here. And we loved it. It was so good. We had, what's up, Pastor Jeffrey. Hello. Right, Jeffrey.
My friend.
Our friend. Him and Glow. And so they're going to turn it down just a tad bit. I think we're ready to go.
Oh, yeah.
Look, y'all see our shirts tonight. We're putting back on our shirts. You guys have shirts that are married. What's up, V? And
Eternally married and in love.
This was full of sense. Same shirt. And do you remember who gave us these shirts?
Yes. Cuz. And his
who is
Cuz? Jamie.
Jamie and Tracy.
Right.
Mitchell. Did I get that right?
That's correct.
Okay, so they gave us these shirts. And so Glover gave us some shirts too. We need to put them on. It's a GodFidence shirts.
Right.
And so Glover blessed us with those shirts.
We still wear them. Yeah.
So baby, you going back though.
So we really had a really good Valentine's. I blessed Darlene about 4 days on consecutive days before Valentine up until the date. I started a day earlier than I had bought gifts. I got it mixed up. So anyway, I still had it, but Darlene always accused me of buying too much. I go to the grocery store, I come back with everything I think I need, everything I think she might need, or what the house might need. I come back with everything. I have a bucket full. I'm like the kid that goes in the grocery store and just pull everything in the bucket, and I put everything in there. So, but I still had enough gifts to give her, and she surprised me with going to see Nita Baker
Anybody go see Anita? Did anybody else go see Anita? Okay.
But I'm telling you, that Babyface, he took it. I mean, he brought it home. I mean, the boy is bad. He played about, I think I'll be exaggerating, about 20 songs from the latter part of the 80s to the 2000s that was number one that he had written for other artists. And I'm talking about Boys the Men, New Edition, Bobby Brown, separate from New Edition, Johnny Gill,
After 7.
What's it? Celine
Dion. Brandy, Mary J. Blige.
Yeah.
Let's see who else. I said After 7. Whitney Houston.
I mean, man, the ball was bad. He just
Tony Braxton.
He just didn't play the one that made the top 10. He played number one.
And he played his own songs.
And man,
plus his own.
A great show. What a great show.
He was really good.
That was wonderful.
So I hear that him and Anita Baker are going to be traveling together. So now Anita's presentation. Okay, so let me talk about this.
Yeah, let me say, I'm sorry.
Yeah, because I'm going to go there too.
Anita needs to sing. She let everybody sing with her. We can't hear her sing. She had the audio sing, so I don't know.
Well, I think the audience was singing because they were like so in love with all of Anita Baker's music. So they began to sing. What Anita Baker, my personal opinion, what Anita Baker did was she's such a great singer. So, you know, that song that you guys heard me do, which is Sweet Love, and, you know, I do it sort of the traditional way with my little own blend up here back in. But Anita, if you didn't know she was singing Sweet Love, she was singing all around the song, which, you know, Sweet Love, I want to die, out my names. Yeah, so you didn't know it was, you knew the music was Sweet Love, but she was singing it as a jazzy version. Right. And so what the audience was doing, they was like, look here, we singing. And so one time she was like, so y'all just gonna sing my song. So one time the audience kept going and they messed up because they was probably gonna go back to the top. I'm doing this, you guys have seen me pray, so we're doing this, all this kind of stuff. So Anita was like, okay, so that ain't really how it was supposed to go, you guys. So she was like, okay, Ben, we're gonna start over on my song and sing. What I don't particularly care for, babe, I don't care what concert I go to, don't start late. That's my number one pet peeve. We don't do it at church. I don't do it when I go to work.
I paid good money. I didn't, you know, we paid good money for those seats at that time. And it was 30 minutes late. Yeah. But I heard from someone who's been to several shows, she's got a reputation for being late. But Babyface did an hour, did a full hour. It was great.
I don't know who was late.
Maybe we better get started here.
So anyway, that was a good show. We enjoyed it. It was amazing. And so we're going to get started. Today we're talking about what?
Relationship. And what a man wants, what a woman wants, and you can't generalize it. It has to be tailored just for what you like. Yeah. And I want to start off with talking about what a man wants or a woman wants. This is either. The love bank is always open. The love bank is always open. Q and I, when we talk to married couples, we tell them to do good seeds. That's putting something in the love bank. And we said every day, do a do good seed, whether it's flowers, whether it's a card, whether it's just a phone call, or you want to add?
Whether it's just, you said a phone call, whether it's just, stopping by the store and, getting something from flowers, or you don't even have to do that.
A latte or something.
Just something the person likes.
She might like some candy or something. Whatever. I know you don't, but I'm just saying you might like some candy or whatever, or popcorn or caramel popcorn.
Yeah,
something going out of your way to do something. You might cook his best meal, but the love bank is always open. It's always open.
Yeah, I was going to add to what you just said, because it just dropped in my spirit. I didn't write this down, but doing what you said you were going to do long before you did it, or no, just doing what you said, or just doing the deed.
And not procrastinating.
Yeah. If you say you're going to do something, then do that. Right. And so I think about the times, and I got that, actually I do have that written down, but just doing what you said you're going to do. If, like I said to you this, I guess maybe about a week ago, Fuller and I were talking about salmon croquettes. We go to this nice little breakfast spot, and they've gone from the salmon croquettes being about this size, now they're about this size. And so you don't know what song you play because they're not about this size. And so I promised Fuller, I said, you know what, I'm going to make some salmon croquettes. And yesterday when we came home from church, we didn't go out to eat. I did what I was supposed to do.
Right.
I mean, he didn't have to say, I thought he was going to make some salmon croquettes. He said she finished. So
it was good with grits and
eggs
and raisin toast. I mean, man, I ate some more last night, so you ain't got to cook dinner because I love breakfast. I can eat breakfast 24/7.
That ain't what because I'm really trying to watch my stuff. I'm trying to watch this. So,
my baby doing good. She lost weight, looking good. I tell you. It's gonna be hard to keep me off. I mean, it's gonna be hard to live with you.
Okay, so let's just start, babe.
What's on?
Okay, do you want to talk? Hold on.
Okay, I'm just gonna say something else. Okay, one thing, they always people that write books and talk about marriage and teach on marriage. They always talk about a woman needs affection, but men need affection too.
Yeah.
They need affection too. Different things. She's trying to cut up with it, y'all. You can wait till we get off the air. Look, show different affection. It's something I never had before. I was at work and I went into a meeting and a senior manager meeting, and it was in the senior manager meeting. And so I come back in my office and sit down.
Valentine's
Day, and I'm looking over my notes and stuff I had made and some things I need to follow up on and do for the day. And then I just happened to look to the left, and there was a beautiful vase with flowers in it. I mean, I never had nobody send me flowers. Oh, you give me flowers.
They were roses and sunflowers.
And it was beautiful, and I was really thankful for that. That's showing affection, that you really, really care. And every whether it's man or woman, want that affection, that attention that only you can give. Only you can give to make you feel like a natural woman, like Rita said.
Yeah. And I didn't know that Fuller had not received flowers. Now look, when we talk, you guys, we're not slighting nobody, not slighting the ex-spouse or not the former spouse or the ex-spouse, not any of that. It's just that, sometimes we don't know that we're not getting something until somebody else does it. And you're like, man, I never really thought. The other important part of that giving is, just the fact that you shared with me. Now, this is Fuller I said, babe, how are we going to do Valentine's? Do I need to buy something too for Valentine's? He was like, Valentine's is for you. That's Fuller. I've been in other relationships when the man does expect you to buy something for Valentine's for him as well. So you got to be careful in assuming that the other woman is the only one going to get gifts, or the man is thinking that he's responsible. Fuller made that decision.
And we said that it applies to you. What we're saying tonight may not apply to you, but we're talking about some things that work for us. Like an affection. Like I thought we had a very affectionate night last night.
I'm sleepy. Okay, I didn't mean that like that.
Last night we was in bed, and it's not what you think. We talked about 2 hours to about 2:30, 3 o'clock. We just talked and helped each other and laughed. But she said I need to tell some jokes, but I'm not gonna tell no jokes tonight because it's not the platform tonight anyway. And we just laughing about different things. I said she's full of, you can say the craziest thing. And so we just enjoyed holding one another, just enjoyed talking with no sexual intent or anything last night. That was last night. I said last night. Anyway, but we showed love and affection. And from my perspective, from a woman point of view, she wants you to talk to her, hold her without being sexual intent, without having your motivation is to have sex. I feel like a woman, and I'm speaking from a man point of view, like I feel like that she wants to show that you show that affection. A lot of men wait and show affection just when they want to make love, or not make her have sex. That's different than making love, have sex. And so I just think that.
Well, man, I actually have a list of what a woman wants, Darlene wants.
Go ahead.
And so what I would like the ladies to do, because I'm going to leave something off, because I'm not you and you're not me.
Right.
So would you share with us, give us like 3 things that you want, that you need? I'm talking about whether you're married or not, just what you need. So I'm going to go through my list. These are the things that I'm telling or I'm sharing with you men that women want. Fuller's here, so he's listening on his behalf for himself. But my baby got it covered. So, I mean, some of these things are things that Fuller did I didn't even really think about. Okay, so what a woman wants? She wants her man to love her, to love God, to love the family, to put all of those things priority in her life. Yes, we want you to be a good provider, be a good, all those other things. But this is what Darlene wrote down. So I wanted my man, husband, to go to church with me. That was important. I wanted him to be present and go to church, because you would be surprised at how many people are married, and when they were dating, they went to church and they put on a good face, and then all of a sudden now they don't go to church no more. Now, am I saying you need to go all the time? I'm not using no scripture, none of that stuff. I'm just saying I want my man to go to church with me. Praise over the family. I want him to pray. Be a praying husband. I mean, Bull and I were looking at our book that sometimes we just kind of reference what a man wants, what his needs, her needs. And so when I was writing my list, I found, of course, some of those things in there, but it was kind of at a high level. So I wanted to kind of break it down a little bit further. So praise over the family, keeps himself groomed well and takes care of himself. Full don't play. And so, but I found in other relationships, maybe somebody didn't. And sometimes we settle because we want some sex, and sometimes we want somebody financially, and somebody we just want to go out with. And so we settle for some things. And so, but I want my man, I want my husband to look good. I want my man, if I'm dating somebody, I want him to look well groomed. And I know we've gone through this COVID season, and so we got a little bit more relaxed. Fuller bought me clothes for Valentine's, and I wore the outfit that he bought me. Now, it probably could have been more of a summerish outfit. But you wear what you want to: white shoes, white pants, white shirt, anytime you want to. So anyway, okay, so financially stable. And when I'm referring to that, I know we've got some people that, and I'm just going to say under 40, right? But when you get to be like 40 and above, some stability has to be in place financially. And we need that our men step up. Men, we need y'all to step up and handle your business. And so we want to make sure, we didn't say you got to be rich. That'll help, but no. We just want you to take care of your business. I don't want to have to be coming to you and say, baby, I need some money for the mortgage. I need some more money to pay the electric bill, the whatever bill.
Right.
I shouldn't have to ask. She shouldn't have to ask you that.
Be responsible.
Yeah. I want you to help me with the kids.
Financial responsibility.
I don't want you to be thinking, I don't need your help. You got to add some balance with those who work full time, men that are working, and the woman is not working. So, but you got to talk about that. Okay. I want my spouse or my man to be a gentleman. What does that mean? What does a gentleman mean, baby?
It means your wife like she's a queen.
Okay.
Open the door, closing the door, greeting her. Honor her, talk to her, and tell her, look, hey, baby, you need me to do anything? That's, you need some help? What can I do? You need me to run over here? Why don't you don't cook tonight? Let me, just, what do you want? Call it in, I go get it, and I'll pay for it too. And what you need.
Okay. Right. Okay. Y'all hear me? Y'all heard.
You sure?
Y'all heard. Okay. Continues to look for ways to be a better person, always growing. Because I'm always looking for ways to grow. I know that, especially for women, when we get to be about 40-ish, 50-ish, we gain weight. And our bodies, we may be in the gym all the time, but your body goes through this transformation. And so, I had I used to have this whatever IUD thing, and it when you take it out, it messes with your hormones. I'm saying things that we don't talk about it at pulpit and stuff. So messes with your hormones. So I noticed immediately after I took that out, then I started gaining weight. I didn't know, and so I had looking at myself in the mirror, and I was like, oh my gosh. So I'm constantly working on being better. So I want my man to do that thing. Okay, he's open to feedback. So when Fuller and I started dating, Fuller tried to kiss me. I was like, what? I may not have done that, but I was like, oh, what? Who told you could kiss me? Oh, y'all still out there? Come on. Let me know you're still out there. Let me know we're still alive and active, because I need to make sure we ain't stalled out or anything like that. Because y'all stop talking now.
All right.
Okay. So y'all, somebody post in the chat that y'all
Jennifer.
Still all right. Okay. So then open the feedback. And so I shared with Fuller what I needed, what I wanted, how I needed him to kiss me, how I needed him to touch me. Right. You know, if I'm doing it wrong, you know, baby, tell me, don't bite this, and don't do this, and don't kiss me this way, and don't roll over that way, and
because the time we bring in work in another relationship.
That work.
That's the standard. That's the key. And different people have sensitive spots than others.
Yeah, talking about, you know, that he liked it that way or she liked it that way. You know, they were pleased. No, you know, stop that. Okay, so I needed
good communication.
Yeah, good communication. Okay, continue to look for ways to be better. Open to okay. Love sports and travel. Fuller didn't know that I love sports, but I love football. Right. I love the NFL. Really, I gotta love any kind of college.
You weren't exposed to college.
Fully exposed me to college. I would have never watched any college.
In college football better than the pros?
It is. It's intense. It is,
right.
And I love basketball now. Started out liking it because Austin was playing basketball, but Fuller is a big basketball fan too. The only sports I really don't watch, unless it's maybe a major event, would be like baseball or soccer or hockey or all that stuff. Okay, so that he's not selfish, sexually fulfilling, and open to feedback. I said that. Knows how to lead others, including himself. Don't try to lead me, and it's hard for you to lead or listen. Fuller is. I got all these about Fuller. Okay, respected by others. When Fuller walk into the room, people they stop. Oh, hey, Bishop Fuller. I'm like, God, dog. That's what I'm talking about. Takes me out on dates. Demonstrates his love. I'm able to trust him. I don't want nobody I can't trust. I got to check your phone. I got to see where you been and you ain't where you say you're gonna be. I look at the Apple, whatever 360, and you over in some other part of town, and you supposed to be. I don't have time at this age. We don't have time for that, baby.
Right.
Okay. I want to. Keeps his word. I talked about that earlier. We got to keep our word. When you say you're gonna do something, just do it.
Right.
Okay, I want to show him off, be proud of him, somebody I'm proud of, to be edified. I want to be edified. You know, when people came over for our Super Bowl party, Fuller was praising me. He said, darling, you did so good. Oh, babe, the food is good. Oh, man, you know, you look good. Oh, babe, you know, you wearing them shoes. You know, I'm like, yes, go ahead and do that. Oh, okay. To be affectionate in public and in private. Private first. So me and Fuller, without knowing it, we're touching each other. And I'm just going to use at home first, sitting around. Sometimes our chairs in our bedroom. My girl, Stephanie Johnson, redid our bedroom. And so we got 2 chairs and there's a lamp in the middle. So we don't have a little couch or sitting area anymore. So we have 2 chairs. So we're kind of a little bit far apart from each other. But when we're trying to just kind of show each other affection, we'll be doing this from across the room. Or we'll grab our hands, extend our hands out and touch each other just to keep it light. Baby, I know I've said it. I'm going to I got
some. Kiss one another. If you're going out the room or something, come on and kiss first.
Yeah.
Either one of us.
Yeah. Anybody else? Y'all not writing what y'all need. Okay, I see Eric Hines said a good communicator. Yes. So Kim Barnett, write me what you need. Demetra, come on, Montrose. Okay.
Hey, Kim, Chad, send us your phone number. Inbox us and send us the number. We want to talk to you guys about being on the broadcast real soon in the next couple of weeks. So do that for us, please.
And so he talks about his feelings. You know, men don't like to talk sometimes. And sometimes women don't either, especially when you made them mad. You want to talk? What are you going to say?
That's what they say.
They say.
I like talk.
Yeah, they say. Who is they say?
I want clear communication and correct me, show me what you need and what makes you happy. Because my assignment and with Darlene is I'm the man she never dated before. I'm the man that she was never married before. I want to be that man. I want to wear the crown when it comes down to be. I want to go into the Hall of Fame for being a great lover and being a great man and a gentleman and all that for you. So go ahead.
We get lost. That he.
One thing that we said too is we want better, and if you want better in your relationship, or if you was dating and none of it worked before, you have to do something different to make it better.
Okay, so I want him to spend time with me. Me, not the kids and me.
What you said tonight?
Yeah, Fuller said. Oh, we said tonight. I said tonight. One, I'm not going to orchestra practice because sometimes I've realized is that I'm too doggone busy, and that means that like it's the holiday, and I just want to be with my baby. So I said, Fuller, I'm gonna stay at home. So he said, okay, we can go out to eat. You've been wanting to go to this spot for a while. So I said, okay, and here I go. I said, so why don't I ask Austin and Paige, do they want to go? He didn't say anything. And so after I went out of the room and I came back, he said, how about we go, just us go? And I said, you know what? That should be ding, 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 ding. Ladies, we want to be with just you. When you always inviting your third wheel, homegirl, or your whatever, your
kids, whatever, your cousins,
your homeboy, your homegirl.
But not being insensitive.
That's right.
We took the kids out Friday night just for them and saw a movie that was terrible. I mean, oh my God. I don't know what, but we know they want to see that movie. And we went to a 10-star movie theater where they serve food, everything.
This is a recommendation from
EJ and Sade. Recommend. And it was really, really nice, great experience, and it was just for the kids. So we just been out there. I just wanted to be with her tonight.
Always, people, we talk to people who say, I just want him to want me, to be with me. You know, they don't talk to me. So anyway, acknowledges me and I want him to be honest about how I look. So at Fuller, I went, you guys saw I cut my hair. Oh, okay, and so Fuller, if he don't like something, he'll tell me. He think my shoes, you don't wear them shoes out. I need to clean them up and do something. But he's honest, and I want him to be honest. Okay, so I can go on about that. Acknowledges me in group settings, gives me compliments, lots of hugs and kisses. I want somebody just to want to touch me. Ladies, don't we want that? And think about me and call me just because. I want that personal touch of affection.
And you shows that. I mean, I love the way Darlene hold me at night and snuggle up under me, and then she just all over me, and that always makes me feel good. My head can't hardly fit in the bed. Okay, because it makes me feel like that.
Right. Okay, and let's see. Make special holidays important. Every holiday for Fuller is important. I'm always gonna get something. I have to say Fuller. Find each other gifts on this holiday. It's St. Patrick's Day. You know that, right? We don't need to buy no gifts. Fuller gonna go there. Be respectful. Be respectful. Respect your wife or your girlfriend. Don't be disrespectful talking about her. I used to tell Fuller that sometimes I would be with people that they try to use my mom to pick at me and just wait for her to say something or don't. I don't want you to do that. Using kind and uplifting words, being a positive person, make my children feel loved, being a father figure, sees me as beautiful to him, and then loves me unconditionally. I got some more stuff. That's what I could think of at the very moment. What about you, bro?
You don't cover about everything. Basically, a man wants the same thing. He might not admit it, but he always, like, it was funny. A man love his wife But when he's sick and don't feel good, he want his mama. So he want his wife to be black mama. Yeah, that's one thing. But I'm not going to cover what I want to cover tonight. All I'm going to cover, because you cover a lot of it. But one thing is sexual fulfillment. You want your, because you ain't never done it before, don't mean you only try it. If that's what they need and that's what they want. And you communicate those things, how you love to make love. And not just, intercourse, but make love to one another. And I think that's very important, because you want sexual fulfillment. Because if a man is not sexual fulfilled, he's going to look other places. That's just the dog in it. Every man got some dog. Yeah. So I'm just being honest. I'm just talking, whether he's saved, unsaved, or outright heathen, he still wants sexual fulfillment. He wants his wife to look good. He wants his wife to be, of course, wear a groom. And I'm big on underwear. I mean, even myself, I buy, don't buy no more underwear. I like to look fresh, crisp, not just on the outside, but on undergarments as well.
We got some nice underwear.
And I buy her. So when I go,
underwear away, y'all.
Yeah. I don't like nothing with the loose rubber. I don't like them the scuzz ball. None of that stuff. If my undershirt have a pinhole in it, it's a shoe shine rag. So I mean, everybody is not that, but I've always been a groomer since I was a little boy. So grooming is what I do. But a woman want a well-groomed man. I seen guys have custom suits, $3,000, and the hair was nappy. One cut or one groom. Tomorrow I'm going to get my feet and nails done. Just groom yourself, look good. You may not want to go or not go, but keep your nails cut. Be groomed. A man wants sexual fulfillment, and he wants somebody that he can enjoy sports, like you were saying about sports. Yeah. He wants recreational time together. Right. He don't want to have to always go out with his homeboys. Yeah. He want you to sit down there with him and learn the game if you don't know it, and just cheer and just enjoy being in the presence of your wife, and she to know things about sports and be involved.
I remember year that first year we were dating, PD and KT and you guys were all you do your normal Super Bowl together,
right? And
Fuller chose to watch the Super Bowl with me. That said a lot to me, because I love sports, and instead of him going with the boys, he was like, my woman. Yeah, we fixed it.
We've been doing this 20 years, so better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep. But I want to be with you, and so I was, I think we was dating then, and I didn't want to impose on them, but really it wasn't that. I really want to be with you myself. Yeah. So and a man want to be admired and respected. He want to be, feed his ego. Every man got an ego too. Mm-hmm. I don't care who he is, how humble he say he is. He got an ego. Stroke his ego. You know how to stroke ego. I don't have to go into details about how to do that, but to make him feel good, make him feel like he's the only man for you. You only have eyes for him. You think he's your king, and you treat him like that. Yeah.
Can I say this, as you talked about, man, I want you to stroke his ego? One of the things Fuller said to me, come on, listen, ladies, listen to me. Fuller said, I need you to talk to me during intimacy, during the act of making love. He said, talk to me, Big Daddy, Bishop.
No, Bishop.
No, I ain't calling him Bishop. That'd be throwing me off. So no, but Big Daddy, whatever you want to say, but that I just, thank God I've learned so much from him, because I didn't do certain things. And I just thought, silence of the lamb, quiet auction.
And see, I come from a generation, I'm going to date myself, and I don't mind. Everybody know my OG, so I don't mind. I'm not trying to be young. I'm not trying to be all that. I'm trying to be the best Ken Fuller at this age I can be. But I came from a time when you turn all the lights off, and all that, and the lady kept a gown on, and did not gown on, and didn't get naked, and just crazy stuff. But I've grown over the years, and still growing. And I really want and I want to talk to me, because men know when the woman talk to you, you feel like Superman. It builds your ego, it builds your pride up, and you make it work. Then it's on now. You go to work.
Look, Yvonne Holmes said, which I think is so good. It's simple. Saying thank you.
Right. You don't have to pay. You don't have to thank me for that. You say it all the time. I said, baby, that's my reasonable service. Yeah. But she always said to me, thank you, all the time. Yeah. Thank you for getting this or doing that, going downstairs for me. Thank you for thinking about the kids and bringing them something.
Thank you for cleaning them up. Thank you for washing the clothes and folding them up. Fuller had never really done some of the things.
I never washed and did things like that, except when I lived by myself. But I'm saying, a man want peace and quiet. And the kids was gone. Darlene was gone. She tried to get me to come over to the church. And I said, no. And I was the house of peace and quiet. And because the house of peace and quiet, I cleaned the bathroom. I cleaned our bedroom. I did all this because it was quiet, because it was peaceful, and I could just be in my domain. You know what I mean? Just doing that and doing this, being peace and quiet. Got energy and just did different things.
I haven't heard anything from any of the men. On what they need. Just kind of a little shout out, man. We see the ladies are posting up. Oh, look at Chris, your brother, our brother. Talking about just reasonable service. Yes, it's a reasonable service to do. So can I share one more thing, babe?
Sure. We run 5 years old.
I know. So I'm listening to Fuller, things that I didn't do before, that I had to be open to doing some things. I'll share with my girls today that not early on, after Fuller and I got together, we were just talking, and he knew that I was really, I had a complex about how large my bosom, that's the old term, y'all, bosom breasts were. And so he was like, we were just talking, he was like, why don't you just do a breast reduction? I was like, people don't do breast reduction, don't do plastic surgery. And so he was like, Jean had a breast augmentation because some things were going on, before, but she had it done, and he was like, breast be sitting up now. And so I was like, what? And so we got to talking, and I ended up having it done. The other thing that I had done, babe, now y'all listen, it's a private conversation, but I got to tell them for the ladies. See, I didn't know nothing about this whole bikini wax and the Brazilian wax. Ladies that are married, y'all listen to me. Because you don't know anything, nobody's told you anything,
and they assume that you know. Though, assume you know.
Yeah, there's some things that I ain't never did. Today, had a facial done, and then I've been on this fence about. I keep seeing these Brazilian waxy places and all that, and I'm like, that look like that sound like that hurt. And so I had a sister over in shouldn't say sister, but a place over in Fayetteville, great place. And so she had mentioned to me, she said, yeah, I do those things too. You ought to come do it. I don't want nobody besides my gynecologist to do and my baby. And so, but look, I know y'all hear me. Ladies, and men, if you'd like to, Full ain't doing it. But ladies, today was the day that I went and I was doing bikini wax. I was like, I was telling my girls, oh, it's gonna hurt, it's gonna hurt. It was all in my mind. So then she said, well, we done did that. Was that bad? And so I said, so I Fuller called me on the phone, and he said, well, darling, are you doing it? And I said, yeah, I got the bikini part done. He said, I thought you was gonna do the whole thing. And I was like, hey, that's gonna hurt. I don't know about that. And so the lady got to talk to me. She was like, darling, if you got your top of your eyelid tattooed with a eyeliner, then I know this ain't gonna hurt. So I ended up having him to do both. Was that felt uncomfortable having somebody else do that all down there? But y'all, the freedom that provides. So I'm just talking to y'all, because I know we're not talking about it on the pulpit. So I have to just share that because it was great, you guys.
But I just want to give y'all the liberty. Liberty to have fun. It's okay to enjoy life. We've been in this religious closet. You need to get in and come out of that and be a Christian.
Yes.
And enjoy life. I mean, everything is done in moderation. Everything is done decent and in order. But you can have fun. You got to have some boundaries, but you can enjoy life and have fun. You don't have to get one of these. So you may as well enjoy it while you're here, and just love one another, be kind and gentle. And my motto is my house. I say it every day. Love and kindness is always in season. And we've gone about 10 minutes over.
Yeah,
Thank y'all for joining in.
Yes, but we love you guys, and we say some things. Go ahead, baby. I'm sorry.
Talk about it.
Also on Thursday, we're starting back up a new season called It's Called Life. It's a YouTube channel it's called Life. You can tune in. If you go to YouTube on Creflo Dollar Minister. I don't know. Is it? It's on Creflo Dollar Minister Association.
It's on YouTube. It's on Facebook.
We'll post the link on Facebook, but it'll be 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this Thursday, and every month, I believe, it's like so we're at the end of the month, so it's the last Thursday of the month. Starting this Thursday, it's called Life. And do you have any guests that are coming?
Yes, it'll be a surprise guest.
It'll be a surprise guest. So we want to do a shout out for that. And you guys, look, if y'all got some topics, and I know we covered a lot tonight, I'm grateful that I could be open. And, I know I'm not touching on everything, but hey, Gloria, talking about this is Glow. Okay. Lover, driving.
Trey Fuller, what's going on, Trey? Do a shout out before you go.
Trey, where Trey at?
That's Trey right here.
Oh, look at Trey. Trey watching. Our other brother.
Little Horace Jr.
Y'all, we had a good time talking.
Enjoy it. Hope we did say something tonight that inspire you to reboot your marriage, start to repent each other, start fresh and anew, and make it work, because you only get one of these. God is blessed with one of these. And and so all right, peace out.
Till Thursday, it's called Life, and then Monday back here again at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for another GodFidence. All right, you guys. Love you.